Hello everyone, it's Christine here and I'm back for our stitch along and we are moving on to detached wheat ear stitch. So it looks like what I have done up here, and I'll do a row with you down here. So I've just stitched the name of the stitch in backstitch using my gorgeous Razzle Dazzle Brownie variegated thread. Who would have thought that I'd be saying a brown thread is beautiful, but it is. RZM 11. And then for us down the bottom here, we're going to use same brand, so the Razzle thread, and this one is RZM 18. And so it's just got a beautiful glisten to it. It's quite pale, and I love this sample of fabric from the reverse art truck that I'm using because it's got beautiful. It's sort of shot through with wheaty coloured stripes, and I've just drawn myself a line to work within because that's what the book suggests we do. So what I'm going to do is pop through with my thread and needle, which has a knot tied on the back over here. And then I'm going to take my needle in on the other side, equally across, and bring it down a distance. And you can do whatever spacing you want of this stitch. Just going to pull my end through a little bit more so it's not so dangly. Now what you want to do here is hold that thread down and then bring your needle back down just next to that other stitch or just near to it. And then you want to bring your needle through a bit further down. Now I've made the tail too long short. And then you're going to create essentially a detached chain stitch at this point. And you're going to anchor that detached chain stitch down. So it's like a Y with a detached chain stitch on the end, and then you can start your next one from wherever you want, but I'm going to do similar to these, starting it from about halfway down my little detached chain stitch, and then come from the other side, bring it to the center, bring it through, hold the thread with your thumb of the other hand, take your needle back in and then poke it back out a little distance further down. Pull your thread through to make your detached chain stitch and then anchor that down. And then we just keep working that way. So popping through about halfway down, or whatever spacing you've chosen to do. Bringing your needle out, catching the thread underneath to make your Y loop. Holding that tail of the thread. Oops, it's just popped out, but I'll catch it again in my hand. And then bringing your needle out to create your little detached chain stitch, anchoring your chain stitch down by taking the needle to the back, and then again popping out, oops. That we have a knot, folks, but we'll get the knot out. I don't think it's a bad one, but probably before I pull it anymore, I should actually work out what it is and untangle it. There we go. Okay, and then holding the tail, taking the needle back in near that point, and then just poking it out a bit further down. And anchoring our little detached chain stitch in, and then doing our next stitch. So this would also be great, I reckon, for little fish if you were doing a little underwater scene. Because to me they do look like little fish swimming down as well in a school. But I can see the wheatear reference. I think there's another stitch that must be wheatear because in the book it says this is similar in appearance to wheatear stitch. So we'll see if we get to that for W. Okay, anchor it down. Definitely helps having both the parallel lines just sketched on the fabric with the friction marker. Otherwise, I think I would probably be going crooked, even though I do have the guideline in there as well. So again, just anchoring down your detached chain stitch. Could have almost gone on the detached chain page, but it's nice to have the proper name of it, I suppose. Even though it does take rather a while to stitch the word detached. It's rather a long word. Yeah, but this could even be good for making little flowers if you did a whole range of these ones around in a pattern as well, I reckon. That's probably enough to be equal, isn't it? There you go, that's what it looks like. I think it's cute, and I guess you could do them so that they were actually joined up, so you could be much closer with your little bits of wheat. So I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I will see you back for our next stitch along. And let me just tell you what we are going to be doing. It is drizzle stitch flower. So if you want to get ahead and write out your label for it or stitch out your label, you can do that. So thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye, folks.